I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
They might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out. And
He's steaming mad.
he is out.
Swung. Fly ball deep left center. Grissom on the run. Yes! The Atlanta Braves have given you a championship.
Auburn going after it. Here's a good snap. It is blocked. It is blocked. It's caught on a run. It's caught on a run. He's going to score. David Wagner has scored. And Auburn is tied the game.
It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! Van Tippen has won the ball game. Alabama has beaten Auburn!
I'd like for the people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been that much a winner.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Total Chad Sports Podcast. We're at number 59 on the list. Yes, number 59 on the list. Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for supporting the channel as always. Hit me up on any social media platforms, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Straight Flexin'. What else do we got? We got YouTubes, we got Twitch, everywhere. Did I say Twitch? I probably said Twitch twice. But go give me a follow, hit like and subscribe, all that jazz. Tell your friends about the podcast because we're taking it by storm. It's been absolutely great to be able to do these last, what have we been doing? Like 9, I think. This is like 9 on the video side. So it's all because of you that is making it great, making it successful, and continue to support the platform as always. I'm rocking my state champions hat for the Buckhorn Bucks here locally. Thank you to everyone over at that school for always being behind me, always appreciating what I've done, and I'll greatly appreciate everything they've done. I've got a couple of shirts, I got a hat, I got a couple of shirts, but it's pretty awesome to be I was supposed to get some football stuff. I still got to get over there and get some football stuff from them. I'm going to continue to wear something different every time, whether it's local, whether it's national, whatever, on the stream, and constantly support those type of people. No more Spotify. Well, I mean, Spotify, like, I guess in a way I could record what I'm saying and put it on Spotify. But I have continued to, like, stay on YouTube and stay on all the different types of social media platforms that might be a little bit more popular. You know what I mean? Because I really need to try Audacity too. Where's the Trash Pandas hat? It's in the other room. Would you like me to wear the Trash Pandas hat instead? I guess it's iconic now because of the stream. I wear one different hat, and then all of a sudden now we want the Trash Panda hat back on. What is up with that? I'm sorry. Did I offend you? I apologize. Dude, love the Trash Pandas hat. Okay, well, we're going to switch. Sorry, Buckhorn. We'll put it over here on the Manatee. We'll put the Buckhorn hat on the Manatee. Hold on 1 second. This is live show right here. There's the dog. It's National Dog Day. National Dog Day. Look at Lady Bird, everyone. Lady Bird. I don't give a shit about the Astros. Braves are up 9-1 on the Twins, and there's a damn rain delay. Lady Bird. Come on. Lady Bird. Hi, baby. National Dog Day. All about the bird. It's all about the bird. She's right here. Co-host of the show. Literally the popular one of the show. Pretty girl. All right. Now we've got the right hat on. Close. Now we got... Yeah, everyone was calling for you. Doesn't mean you have to get up out of the bed. Everyone could have saw you back there. Right here, right now. You're in the way. You are in the way. You're in the way. Come here, you're in the way. Come here, you want to say hey to everybody? Come here. You're close and you can't get up here. Now we can talk good sports teams. Well, they're not being very good right now. They've lost like 5 out of their last 7, something like that. They won yesterday. Caden Dana had another stellar performance. Dude's a freaking wizard behind or on the mound. I can send you a better banner. Oh, like that banner? You don't like that banner? You'd rather have an Oklahoma banner? Sounds pretty stupid. Right now, the Braves are up 9-1. Rain delay. Bottom of the second. Azuna's single to left. Olson's homered. He had a 3-run shot. The Twins got a sacrifice fly. Azuna's doubled to left. Olson doubled to right. And then d'Arnaud hit a home run. So, right now, the Braves are up 9-1. If you think you're an expert on this team, you are a moron. Even people that like-minded like me have no idea what this team is. Can score 9 runs in the first 2 innings. Let's see what the bullpen does the rest of the game. Literally, the last 4 games have been 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 4-2. I mean, what the hell's going on here? And you can't even, and then you lose a game last night. I mean, what is up with that against the Nationals of all teams? I honestly thought that they were playing the Marlins at first. All I saw was the dude's hat and had the same M like the Marlins. The Twins and the Marlins just do not care, do they? I mean, they'll just be like, whatever, we'll look the same. We're fine. We're the middle of the road. Well, Minnesota's better than the Marlins. At least Minnesota has a chance. So, there is that. But thank you so much for everyone being here. There's a lot of people already in the chat. Thank you so much. Roll Tide, that's right. Getting ready for Western Kentucky as TJ Finley is named the starter. No duh. I mean, the dude's been on 3 different teams. Dude almost beat Alabama on a broken ankle. Manitoba Moose? Is that a team? If we're gonna name a team, that'd be pretty dope. Hell yeah, Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. That's what you sound like when you sing it. I just want you to know that. You need to burn that banner behind you. That's not gonna happen. Did she sit down? Oh, there she is. Look. Ladybird. Ladybird. Ah, that pretty girl. National Dog Day. Co-host with the most. Yeah, no, so what we were saying? Yeah, so Alabama, listen to Kalen DeBoer, his first ever press conference in the regular season. Basically talked coach talk, said that he doesn't get jitters, said that he gets butterflies, thinks that every team should get butterflies, everything like that. Dude's Stone Cold Steve Austin as a he's Stone Cold Steve Austin as a college football coach. I mean, the dude is cold as ice, all right? The guy is going to be fine, all right? Another guy that's going to be fine, been doing really great in the recruiting ranks, is Hugh Freeze. They're playing Alabama A&M, the college right down the road from my house. Literally not far from my house. I will not tell you where I live, but it's not far. Pretty sweet, pretty awesome. They're on the road against Auburn this weekend. Alabama is at home against Western Kentucky. RKO? You mean like Randy Orton RKO? RKO! I used to have a shirt that said RKO, and it had the Viper on it and everything. It was my little brother's, and he never wore the shirt. I guess he just quit wearing the shirt, or he doesn't like wrestling anymore. So I took it from him because I think it ended up getting in the wash or something, or my mom probably thought it was mine or something, and she gave it to me, and I just started wearing it. It's a little tight around the gut area and the chest. It's a schmedium. I clearly do not wear schmediums. But I got to listen to a little bit of Kalen DeBoer and Hugh Freeze today because we're not biased, and we're going to talk a little bit of both. You want to see the muscles? There they are. Pretty awesome. Auburn has released their depth chart, but Alabama has not. Of course, you got QB. At QB, you've got Peyton Thorne. See if I can get it a little bit bigger for everybody. See my comments. Let's see. Peyton Thorne, of course, is your starting quarterback. Running back is Jaquez Hunter. Tight ends, Rivaldo Fairweather. Wide receiver, Cam Coleman, Robert Lewis, and Keandre Lambert-Smith. I'm sure Perry Thompson, and Camden Brown might get a little action too as well. But they're not the starters. Of course, you got Percy Lewis the fourth. You got Tyler Johnson, Dylan Wade, Connor Liu, Jeremiah Wright, and Xavion Miller. Rounding out the offensive line. Defense, everybody's starting. Now, this was from Justin Hokanson. He's on Auburn on 3, Auburn Live, and Auburn on 3 Sports. I don't know who's starting defense. But it's probably, if it reads just like it does on the offense, it's probably Philip Bleedy at defensive tackle. It's probably Isaiah Rakes at nose tackle. Defensive ends probably Keldrick Falk. Jalen McLeod, it'll be Buck. Dime will be Eugene Asante. Dude's a stud. MLB, the Major League Baseball. The middle linebacker will be Dorian Mossy Jr. Strong linebacker would be Austin Keys. Star will be Champ Anthony. Free safety would be Caleb Wooden. I really like him too. Got to watch him last year a little bit. I guess it's the strong safety would be Jaron Thompson. Keontae Scott, great returner. He'd be at cornerback, and then K.N. Lee will be the other cornerback. So Auburn has their depth chart released, but Alabama is still kind of like in the wings. I don't really know exactly what they're going to be putting out, but there is like a lot of projections. Obviously, they might. I think Kalen DeBoer said something about it, like he probably will end up finding out, like if not, I would say Tuesday or Wednesday, we might find out the legit depth chart. But this is from Joe Gaither, from Alabama, the Crimson Tide on SI. Right now, the projections really, at quarterback, you got Jalen Milroe. Running back is probably either going to be Justice Haynes or Jam Miller, but Jam Miller's kind of hurt, but he said in the press conference that he expects to be there and to play. So it's probably going to be Justice Haynes. At receiver, of course, you got the transfer Jeremy Bernard. Ryan Williams, of course, will probably be the other one. I think Ryan Williams will be on the field. I don't know if he's going to necessarily be a starter, but it'll probably be Jeremy Bernard, maybe Ryan Williams, and I would say Kendrick Law probably. Kendrick Law is a fast. Whoever gets him in the draft, they're going to get a all around the ATH player. He'll be a returner. He'll be everything. Cubby Prentice is young. He's got a lot of upside. But I see Ryan Williams too as a freshman, all around stud, being compared to Julio Jones. By the way, here's a question. I saw this earlier on Twitter. Who would you start, cut, bench, or start, bench, cut? AB before CTE, Julio Jones, okay, or Tyreek Hill? Who would you cut, start, and bench? I hear it. Start, bench, cut, whatever. Tight ends, of course, is going to be CG Dupree or Dipper. I don't know how you say his last name. I think it's Dipper. I love Robbie Utes, but I think I don't know what's going to happen with that. So, offensive line, Caden Proctor, Elijah Pritchett will probably be the two tackles. Tyler Booker. Depends on how the rest of this week will go. Then you'll probably figure out who the other tackle or the right tackle will be anyway. Because I think it's going to be either Elijah Pritchett or William Formby. I don't know if it'll be Formby, but we'll have to see. Because I think Formby's a great backup at left tackle in case Caden Proctor went down. Of course, you got Tyler Booker. He's one of the captains. So is Jalen Milroe. Parker Brailsford, absolutely stud at center. Jaden Roberts is supposed to be playing as well. He had surgery last week, I believe. He's supposed to be in the game. At the bandit position, you got Jamarian Latham. I think LT Overton's also going to be somewhere around there, but I don't know if he's going to be starting. Of course, you got a defensive tackle. You got Tim Smith, Jaheim Otis. It could be one of those two. At your Wolf linebacker, Quindarius Robinson, of course. Inside linebacker could be. It's going to be Deontay Lawson. He is another captain. I'm sure it will probably be him. At Stinger, it'll probably be Jahad Campbell, maybe Justin Jefferson. Don't really know for sure. Cornerbacks, one's going to probably be Damani Jackson. The other one, I don't know. We'll have to see who could really step up at the other corner position. We'll have to really figure that out later. At Husky, you got Devontae Smith, not the wide receiver. And, of course, another at free safety. Of course, he's going to be a starter. He's another captain, Malachi Moore. And then at strong safety, you got Keon Saab. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Drake Patrick Jr. is a lot of upside, but we'll have to see he's a little undersized, so we'll have to see. OJ, Aaron Hernandez, Ray Lewis, start, bench, cut. I don't think I asked that. I don't believe that I actually asked that, but I greatly appreciate your enthusiasm on that, because that absolutely is hilarious. That was actually really funny. Small? Shut up, James. Don't be talking about my muscles. Just because you're jealous, don't be talking about my muscles. I said start, bench, cut, AB before CTE, Julio Jones, or Tyreek Hill. That is not any of those names. I met Ray Lewis's little brother, though, by the way. True story. I picked him up from the airport. Keon Lattimore. I picked him up from the airport. He looks like a little Ray Lewis. Absolutely insane, too. Guy played running back at Maryland. Got to play here locally for an arena team. And I had to go pick him up early in the morning from the airport. And he played linebacker a few times. And then I think they put him at running back a couple times just because they knew he could tote the rock. So, I was trying to get that off there. So, sorry about that. But who knows what the Alabama depth chart is. We already know what the Auburn depth chart is. So, that's what is going on in the world of those two teams right now. If I had to look at some of the teams around the top 25, you got NC State taking on Western Carolina this weekend. Who just messaged me? Facebook, man. Western Carolina and NC State. You got Murray State and Missouri. Lindenwood. You want to talk about non-conference games? You got Kansas over here playing Lindenwood. Give me Kansas by 50. No, I'm just kidding. They might beat them by 7. Southern Utah taking on Utah, Temple, and Oklahoma. Might be the first loss on the board for the Oklahoma Sooners against one tough opponent in Temple. Oklahoma is a 42.5-point favorite. Hell no. Western Kentucky and Alabama. How is Oklahoma a 42.5-point favorite against Temple, but Alabama is only a 31.5-point favorite against Western Kentucky? They don't even have that starting quarterback last year, and I thought he was actually going to be pretty good, and I already forgot his name. I thought he would at least be like some kind of like sneaky draft pick because they're going to stomp that ass. Temple winning for real. Alabama is trash. Well, no, that would be your mother, James, and I'm sorry, that was rude. Oklahoma. What's the score of the OU Bama last year? They didn't play. But thanks for playing. Where the wind goes sweeping down the plains. You're just trying to get like some kind of clip out of me, aren't you? Because there's plenty of that on Twitter or Twitch. So Clemson's taking on Georgia. That's a big ass matchup, isn't it? And the Aflac kickoff. Georgia's only a 13.5-point favorite against Clemson. Watch out, though, man. Dabo Swinney might come out of nowhere. He might come out swinging, man. Clemson and Dabo Swinney might come out swinging against Georgia. And it's the first game of the season. They might be looking forward to, like, Kentucky or Alabama they got to play in the following weeks. So, who knows? Penn State and West Virginia, I think this is a great game. This is one of those matchups you have on, like, NCAA 25 that, like, you're like, I want to play with a team that I don't normally play with. These are the two teams that you probably would play with. I like West Virginia. I would love to go to one West. I don't give a crap about Penn State and the whiteout and all that stuff. I would love to go to a West Virginia game. I would love to hear John Denver. You know what I mean? Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. I mean, just like at nighttime or maybe late in the afternoon, everybody singing that song. Dude, I'd love to go to West Virginia. That'd be cool as hell. Not the state, but the stadium. You know what I mean? I would love to go to that game. Illinois is taking on Iowa. Chattanooga, the Moccasins are taking on Tennessee. South Dakota State and Oklahoma State. Akron is taking on Ohio State. Colorado State's taking on Texas. Miami and Florida. That'll be a good matchup. Non-conference game as well. There's a lot of great games in this week 1. Furman's taking on Ole Miss. UT Martin taking on Kansas State. Idaho, Oregon. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. That's another great matchup. We'll see what happens with Texas A&M. Fresno State and Michigan. Better watch out. Fresno State's no tough cookie. They're a tough cookie. They're not a tough cookie. What did I say? I don't know. New Mexico plays Arizona. And then on Sunday, you've got USC and LSU. And then to round out Monday night, because there's no NFL until next Thursday, you've got Boston College and Florida State. How crazy is that, though, in the NFL? We're about to get into that schedule as well. The NFL, there's a lot of, there's a lot of good games for the first week of the NFL. Penn State is going to roll everyone like an NCAA. Penn State is always picked to win a game, or to, win their conference, or be in the playoff, especially this year. Nick Saban even said that. Penn State is always like projected to somehow win something, and they don't. Either Ohio State wins, either Michigan wins, either Wisconsin wins before Penn State wins anything. So stop crowning them. They're not champions, okay? They're not champions of shit, all right? They're awful. Quit talking about this team. They can't. Penn State does not care. Pennsylvania people, Pennsylvanians, what are they called? Pennsylvania Knights. They do not care about Penn State, okay? Only if they're good, all right? They're like every other bandwagon fan base. They care when they're good. That's the only time they care. You know who they care about? They care about next week when Philly's playing, the Eagles, or when Pittsburgh's playing, the Steelers. They don't give a shit about Penn State, all right? So don't act like they do. What about Miami University of Ohio? That's Big Ben. That's former Big Ben territory. They ain't got nothing. Shut up, James. Quit trying to defend Penn State like you care. Quit trying to defend Penn State like you care. Stop it. Stop it. I know they care. Beaver Stadium? How many Beavers are in Pennsylvania? A lot? How you going to name your stadium Beaver Stadium? Is that named after a person or a beaver? Like the actual animal? Why isn't it called Paterno Stadium? You got Nick Saban Field. Named after your mom. Wow, good one. They got Nick Saban Field over here. Why isn't it Paterno Field? Oh, yeah, that's right. He covered up, allegedly. You know the story. Are you made? Can you top? This kid can't even read. Are you made because the Phillies beat the Braves? ? I'm sorry. Who won the series? Who still has another series to go? Who's tied with the Astros right now? Shut your mouth. 6 games back. Braves still winning, baby. Up 9-1 on the Twins. I don't want to hear it. All right? Better watch out. Okay? Like Ed Ogeron said, we coming. We coming. And we ain't ever backing down. You better watch out. Better watch your mouth talking about the Atlanta Braves like that. Won't you care when the Phillies, oh yeah, they're good this time. You're gonna not care about the Phillies in 2 weeks or in a week. You're not gonna, just like Penn State fans, you are not going to care about the Phillies next week because the Eagles play. Aren't you? Hey, who was the starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way? One Jalen Hurts. Where'd he go to college? Exactly. Sit down. Shut up. Shut your mouth, James. You're talking too loud for everybody. We don't appreciate it. We don't appreciate it. Sounds like you're mad because the Falcons are going to have a bad season. Well, that's your opinion. All right? Opinions are like assholes and they stink. Okay? No reason for it. No reason for it at all. It's actually pretty disrespectful. We honestly should ban you. You honestly should never come back. No, I'm just kidding. We're not Deion Sanders. Oh my God. Got him. Why are we being mean? Why are we being rude? We're going to ban you, James. You're not allowed to ask me any more questions, James. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. That's my boy right there. My boy. Check out Jersey Qua. Jersey Qua. Big-ass Mets fan. Loser. Yeah, Sid Vicious died. Psycho Sid. This is a tribute. Not a song. This is a tribute. Yeah. Who's going to win Lord Stanley Cup this year? The Nashville Predators. The Nashville damn Predators. That's who's going to win. All right, and around the NFL, of course, you got a lot of great games. Thursday night to start it all off. You got the Ravens and the Chiefs. Friday night, you got the Packers and the Eagles. Packers and the Eagles. Ninja in here? You don't know who Ninja is. Love you, buddy. We got to get you on. We gotta talk about how your Mets are still 2.5 games back. And now you guys are just choking the bed. Yeah, I gotta wait 20 years to do the Hoods draft. Well, you know what? We're gonna make a second league because people who can't read all of a sudden want to be in the group. So if you want to be in the second league and try to win a second time, we're gonna have 10 people. That's it. I'm gonna have reoccurring names. I'm gonna make the ones that really want to play. They will be in it. I might have Zach is vibing from the chat in it if he wants to be in it. Okay? Maybe anybody else in this chat is allowed to be in it. We'll tie it into the Total Chad Sports Podcast. How about that? If you want to play in the Total Chad Sports Podcast, DM me your email. I already have some of you that are in it. Say, yes, I want to play in it, and I'll put you in the Total Chad Sports Podcast, and we'll have more people. Because I want to add this one loser face, and you may know him. A lot of you might know him. His name starts with a P and ends with an X, not Michael Penix. He wants to play. I literally have been informing people for weeks now. It's been a week's time. And all of a sudden now he wants to play. Okay? So, if you got any questions about fantasy, I'm here for it. I got keepers right now. I got Ja'Marr Chase. Now, he isn't a contract dispute, but he is practicing. He's going to have it ramped up and everything like that. So, is he worth keeping? Maybe. He's projected 19 points to start the season. I don't know if that's from last year's projections or if that's this year's projection. I'm asking you guys, should I keep Ja'Marr Chase? Do I keep Jordan Love? Or do I roll the dice with Jonathan Taylor again? He's over here throwing his email on the chat. What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? He loves gar fishing. This guy loves a big gar. I fuck gar, dude. Gars scare the crap out of me, bro. That's why I don't swim in lakes. Garfish are mean, bro. Especially when you catch them. Danny Dimes, first overall. Danny Dimes might not be on a team next year. He might not be on a team halfway this season. I feel bad for him, though. He has done, say what you want about Saquon Barkley, not returning their calls or whatever, and then, letting him move on and go to, Philly, which is stupid as hell, I think. But, he could not stay healthy his career, right? And then Danny Dimes comes in, and everyone's ridiculing him. He's not Mitchell Trubisky, okay? But he had to, carry a shitty Giants team that is just not built for winning. And Dayball's supposed to be some great offensive coordinator, former Nick Saban coach. He's had to, carry that team pretty much. With, no weapons, okay? But we're over here praying Tua Tagovailoa and what he's able to do with better weapons, right? Don't get me wrong, I love Tua. I think he was leading the league last year in, every statistical category offensively, halfway through the season, should have been possible an MVP candidate. But, he was, but he should have probably, and maybe got close to winning it. But, I want to give Danny Dimes the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? He's not Desmond Ridder. Is Desmond Ridder still on a team, by the way? Can someone look that up? Is Desmond Ridder even on a team, by the way? He's on Arizona. But is he the camp arm? Did he lose to Clayton Tune? Was he Washington State? Or something like that? Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think it was Washington State. But as we're looking around the NFL scoreboard, you've got the Ravens and Chiefs on Thursday. You got Packers, Eagles Friday, like we said. Steelers and Falcons to start the season. So a lot of my predictions have to rely on a lot of these great matchups and everything like that. Because that's why I said before, these are prediction. He got a concussion. What, Desmond? Desmond did? Desmond Ridder is not the starter. There's no way. Kyler Murray is a starter. Because Kyler Murray, I would think, would be the starter. Got paid a lot of money. Broncos, Bo Nix from Scottsboro, Alabama. Are you gonna drink or what? What is there? Water? Is there hydrate or whatever? We're not. I mean, we're live, dude. We're doing a show. I don't even have the chat up. Tell me if you've made me do things like dab on them. Like, you know what I mean? Am I dabbing? I don't even have anything to drink. I don't have any water on me. I'm not turning around to go get some water. Not during the show. Park made you dab. Is that a dab? I don't know. I'm old. Bo Nix. Ooh. Broncos and Seahawks. Be really fun. Do you need me to DoorDash you a water? Maybe. Well, how about Cash App? You got Cash App? By the way, if you want to donate to the channel, do the $sign Coach Grizzle. That's my Cash App. You want to hit me up on Venmo? I'm going to have the QR code up here in a little while. Hit me up on Venmo. I only use Cash App for the ladies of the night. Allegedly, he does not. There's no prostitution going on anywhere near me or him, okay? He only uses it for when he donates to church, okay? Greater Humane Society. That's what he uses his money for, okay? He likes to support the dogs, not the humans, the dogs, all right? He's right. I only pay them cold hard cash. Oh man, I can't even read. That made me laugh. we made eye contact with dongs. Okay, with dongs. Broncos, Seahawks, Cardinals, Bills, Titans, Bears, Patriots, Bengals, Texans, Colts, Jaguars, Dolphins, Panthers, Saints, Vikings, Giants, Raiders, Chargers, Cowboys, Browns, Commanders, Buccaneers, Rams, Lions, Jets, and 49ers. So here are my predictions. Ready? I think that the here and then by the way, if you're a betting man, I think the Ravens win. Chiefs are a 3-point favorite. It's early in the season. The Chiefs always seem to do this early in the season. They'll lose like a big matchup like this, right? They'll play really good the rest of the way. I don't think they're going to repeat. But if I had to take it right now, first game of the season, -3, Kansas City. No, of course he's not. Lamar Jackson, big trust. Woo woo. Heisman winner, by the way, that said that. Give me Ravens and the points, or and whatever. I don't do the betting stuff. It would be Kansas City and the points. Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens to cover. Too close. It's too close. Too close, man. Packers and Eagles. You know, I would really want to take the Eagles here, because if you go watch what the Packers looked like early last year, you got Josh Jacobs at running back. I think they kind of downgraded at running back. I don't know how good the defense is. I think the Eagles upgraded with Johan Dotson. They have a great defense. Give me the Eagles to cover. They'll beat the Packers by 6. The Falcons are a favorite against the Steelers. Give me the Falcons. I don't care who's starting at the Steelers. Give me the Falcons. Who knows? Russell Wilson might revitalize his career or some crap, and I mean it is. I mean, who knows? I mean, really, it's Mike Tomlin. I really don't ever like to bet against Mike Tomlin, like ever. And the Steelers play really well early on. But I think Kirk Cousins, the offense is better. The defense is playing lights out. I think the starting defense for the Falcons will be really good this year. They were already pretty good last year when it came to the run defense. Give me the Falcons to cover. They'll beat them by 4. Maybe a Young Wei Koo field goal to win the game, and they win by 3. You know what I mean? But you would take the Steelers, right? Yeah, shout out to Captain Yorkie. Shout out to everybody that supports the channel. Love you. Head of Steel. I don't have that song. Everyone's gotta have a head of steel. Check out Orpheus. Very much great motivational speaker. Broncos and Seahawks. Give me the freaking Broncos, baby. Bo Nix. He's going to do wonders. He's going to put up 50 against Geno Smith and the Seahawks. San Diego Superchargers had the best song. Catchy tune. It really is. It really is a catchy tune. The Cardinals and Bills. I don't trust the Cardinals at all. Desmond Ritter is going to suck. No, I'm just kidding. Give me the Bills to cover in that game. They're at home. Titans and Bears. Are you all sold on Caleb Williams? How many Caleb Williams fans do we have in here? Raise your hand. Not me. Oh, God. Put that hand down. I like the Titans. I like the Titans here. I really do. You're not raising your hand, but you raised your hand. I'll watch the replay when it drops, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. He was streaming early today on Kick. Check him out on Kick, too. Mostly check him out on Kick. I don't know if he does Twitch. I don't know how much he does Twitch, but do Kick. How high is the painting? What painting? Nope, only Baker Mayfield. I love Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield. I think he was a much better fit for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Better watch out this year. They could lose to him. The defense is playing really well. Give me the Titans to beat the Bears. First game for Caleb Williams. Pre-game jitters. Everybody kept praising him how good he looked in the preseason. Come on. He's playing third stringers. Calm down. Ban 3 from your chat, coach. Who? They're a bunch of weirdos. A bunch of people in here asking for money. Something. Bots. Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know why it doesn't show me the chat in here, though, because I have Twitch and YouTube on Restream. Am I drinking something, too? I don't have... I need to go get a water so I can go drink real quick. Let me get a water, okay? Let me get a water. Lady Bird. They want me to get a water, Lady Bird. Hi, everyone. Look. Take up for all your drinks. Live show. Doing a live show here, okay? Trying to talk sports here, okay? We're not trying to do your stupid Twitch crap, all right? I have like a can, like one of those little mini fridges. That was enough. Oh God, up puke. That was enough. Who else is glad he has pants on? Yes. You'd be surprised. Other streams, maybe. Yeah. Got some water. We're refreshed. Is there any more dabs that I have to do? Patriots and Bengals. Drake May might be the starting quarterback. He's like, that's crazy. Gerard Mayo's talking over here that he's outplayed Jacoby Brissett. You know Jacoby Brissett got hurt in that game? All of a sudden, he's like, oh, he outplayed him. So you're telling me he outplayed an injured player? I don't know if Jacoby Brissett is, like, ready to go, but he fell down on his shoulder and got hurt. So I don't know. You put the water in a Gatorade bottle and squirt it in your mouth. Oh, my God. That'll be next stream. Next stream, we'll have the Gatorade bottle. We have the Gatorade bottle in the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't... What's going on with that, man? What's the latest rumbles around Foxborough? You got it? You got the leads? You got the information on for everybody? Give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots to upset the Bengals. That'll be my upset of the week. Give me the Patriots to upset the Bengals. They won't. They will not. That offense looks good for the Bengals. As long as Jamar Chase is playing, maybe. Aaron Rodgers is going to bring the Jets back. Maybe. If he doesn't tear his Achilles again. Or something else, because he's old. He's like 40 years old over here playing quarterback. He's like Brett Favre'ing it up, baby. The Jets. Not the Vikings, the Jets. He ain't showing his, package to women, but he's over here maybe playing quarterback. Colts over the Texans, you think? You think? Really? Anthony Richardson, big fan, huh? Saints over the Panthers, I have that one. I just don't know how good the Panthers are going to be. Even I do like, obviously, Bryce Young, but I don't know how good they're going to be. Jaguars lose to the Dolphins here. That's for sure. They played their starters for an entire first half. Okay? Okay, Mac Jones came in the second quarter. 100 messages. Mac Jones, okay, got to play a little bit of that game against the Falcons. And they played the majority of their starters in the first half. Okay? Their team sucks. Okay? I am not a big Trevor Lawrence fan. But I'm going to tell you right now, Mac Jones will be... Mark my words. Mark it down on this show. Mac Jones will be the starter week 7, week 8. When's their bye week? Maybe after the bye week. No, he didn't not. No, he did not. He made the Patriots worse because he had 2 morons as his offensive coordinator. Sure. I'll say that. Dude is loving playing in Jacksonville, man. He's from there. Okay? Trevor Lawrence is one bad performance away from getting canned. Oh, we're moving the microphone. Watch it. Mark my words. Mac Jones will be a starting quarterback for the Jaguars. Let's say week 8? Week 7, week 8. Something like that. Mark them words. Mark it down. It's called a prediction. Shut up. The Chargers and Rams do, or no, they don't. Chargers and Rams do. The Raiders are in Las Vegas. They got a toilet bowl for a stadium. And there are no things called, there's no thing, like unicorns and cyclopses, you know what I mean? Mythical creatures. Chargers and Rams fans are the same thing. Okay? They're just mythical creatures. It's like Penn State fans. You know what I mean? Mythical creatures. They don't exist. All right? They only come out when you're trying to find some ghouls and goblins. Okay? Yeah, it is. It's getting crazy in it. We're doing history later. You ready for the On This Day in History? That's going to be the best part. That's honestly more fun than the sports, to be honest with you. That's like the best part of the stream right there is On This Day in History. Vikings and Giants. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants. This is one of their 2 wins that I have them having all year long. All right? This is one of their 2 wins all year long, and they draft Jalen Milroe in the first round for quarterback because they need a running back and a quarterback. I don't know if it's going to have that specific in this history, but there have been some close to that time. Who's the other win against the Falcons? Ho, 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 ho. Giant turds. The Vikings are turds. I don't even know who they're going to have at quarterback. Raiders and Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Go, Chargers, go. I have a headache. It might be a tumor. It's not a tumor. Give me the Chargers. Go, Chargers, go. 3.5 point favorite. Why is there... Oh, I see what it... Okay. ESPN has the dumbest, spreads. I feel like they don't... But BetESPN also it also allows you to bet on the WNBA. So that's everything that you need to know about ESPN. They go crazy. They go ham on WNBA bets. How many people are betting on the WNBA right now? You betting on how many rebounds Angel Reese is getting over here while she's shooting 44% from under 5 feet under the basket and getting 20 of her own rebounds? Ugh. Disgusting. Does anyone watch? No, they don't. It's made up. It's like mythical creatures again. Penn State fans. Unicorns. Right? The only people that are showing up to games is if Caitlin Clark's playing somebody. Alright? They're still going to lose millions of dollars whether we like it or not. Give me the Saints. I had the Saints. I had the Saints winning the Panthers at -4. Hell yeah, roll tide, brother. Are you saying she misses her first shot only to get... Have you seen this? Have you seen this woman shoot? I mean, do I have to say more? Do I have to find the clip? You got all these players around you that are wide ass open. And you are over here out rebounding everybody. You're like the same height as them. And you're out rebounding people your own missed shots. I saw somebody try to defend her on Facebook that was like, she only misses a fourth of her shots. What the fuck does that even mean? You're still missing a shitload of shots. I don't either. But it's always on my feed. It's always getting promoted. It's always on Twitter. Get it off my feed. It's like TikTok. Let me ban it. Let me de-on it. All right? Let me just kick it out of my life. Get it out of here. Stop it. If I ever have a daughter, I will support her in every sport she plays. But don't tell me for a second that she is comparable, that Angel Reese is comparable to Shaq and Ben Wallace. Get the hell out of here. Quit comparing apples and oranges, people. It's like when they go make flag football for women, and like some girl catches like 3 touchdowns, like she pulls like a Randy Moss. Are you going to compare flag football to what Randy Moss did against the Cowboys in one game? Rashid, Ben, William. 3 of the greatest Wallaces ever. Don't talk about that other one. No, this is not a political stream. This is not a Alabama politics stream, okay? This is shut your mouth. If you talk about him in this channel, you are getting de-oned, okay? That's a new term. It's a new verb. You're getting de-oned, not Bubba. Get the hell out. Ban this man. Ban this man. Get James out of here. Get out of here. I already said 3 of the greatest Wallaces. Ben, Rashid, William. Get the hell out of here. I'm going to ban you like Dion. No more questions from this James Buchanan guy. Get the hell out. Cowgirls take on the Brownies. Who you got? Cleveland's a 2.5-point favorite. Cowboys are settling everything with CeeDee Lamb. Give me the Cowboys. Cowboys play really good early and often in the year. And it's too close of a spread. Give me the Cowboys. I think they win by a touchdown, maybe a field goal. They can win by a field goal and you still cover. Commanders and Buccaneers. Cowgirls versus the who? The Browns. Calm down. I know, I hate the Cowgirls as well. I hate them. But dude, who do you hate? I can't even say that with a straight face after what I just said. Who do you hate more? The Cowgirls or the Browns? I can't even say that with a straight face because of what I said. They're a team. You said the wrong team. You said the wrong team. Okay? They're called the Commanders, the Washington football team, okay? It's not right to call them the Commanders, formerly known as the Redskins, okay? I heard a guy on NFL Network, he was doing the game, what was it, last night or the night before? And the Commanders were playing. And this guy goes, the Commanders formerly known as the Redskins. And I just thought, like, maybe all of Twitter was going to blow up and just shit on this guy. That's insane. Our fact checkers show that they should change their name back. It's true. When 2 of the former players, all right, were Native American, they picked the team. They picked the name for the team. And now we're here in 2020 on. Everything's got to be politically correct. You can't name this team what. There are so many football teams here in Alabama and other states as well that are still called the so-and-so Indians. Okay? But we had to change the Cleveland Indians to the Cleveland Guardians. Right? And everyone wants to crap on the Atlanta Braves and the Florida Seminoles. But they don't understand, if you actually paid attention to any of these teams, they actually, like, compensate these people and they care about these people. But yeah, let's just crap on them because Braves is deemed, quote, racist. Like, get out of here. You look like an idiot. The Florida State Semivesicles. That's what they looked like against Georgia Tech. That's a Letterkenny line right there, by the way. The Florida State Semivesicles. Right? They suck. The Florida State Seminoles support the Seminole tribe. So before you go out here and you start talking your bullshit out of your ass, you probably should do a little research. All right? Peyton Thorne should have a really good year at Mississippi State this year. Or, I'm sorry, he had a really good year last year at Mississippi State. I apologize. He didn't go to Mississippi State. He went to Michigan State. He should have a really good time at Missouri this year. Oh, I'm sorry, Auburn. My bad. Ugh. At this point, Kuda is goated and no bullshit detected now. Okay, this kid can't even read. Rams and Lions. How good do you think the Lions are going to be this year, y'all? Folks? How good do you think the Lions are going to be? Think they're going to repeat, win the division? Or the Packers win the division? Or do the Bears win the division? Vikings aren't winning the division. Against the Rams? The retooled Rams? Yeah, give me the Lions here. I think they're going to have a winning season. They went 10-6, didn't they go last year? 11-6? Sorry. Didn't they go 11-6 last year? And then the Jets 49ers. Great Monday night matchup. Going to be a lot of fun as long as... I think the Jets are going to be a lot of fun to watch. And Aaron Rodgers could easily be a late pick in fantasy. Burping there. Could be a late pick in fantasy that could help your fantasy draft. You never know. You know, he could be like your 7th player you pick or something. My advice on fantasy football in the NFL especially, if you're playing fantasy football and it's not a keeper league and you're just doing like a refreshed league or whatever, you want to go like running back, wide receiver, running back, or wide receiver, wide receiver. Best available wherever you're at. Go after the point getters. Unless there's like a great quarterback that you can pick in the first round. 49ers was formerly known as OJ's team. OJ the Juice Man? Is that what you're talking about? Alabama is not ass. Gabzilla is ass. Welcome to the chat. Georgia is better. Get this clown out of here. We're talking about Deoning people. Get this clown out of here. Get him out of here. Ban his ass. Get the hell out. We don't want you in here. We're talking your smack. You don't know shit. I'm just playing. Gosh. Ooh. So there was some other news as well here locally. And it's also another college thing I forgot to get into. We're talking about Bama only, overruled. North Alabama is to play Auburn in 2028. That is UNA, North Alabama, who had Florida State last year on the ropes in the first quarter, but you don't win games in the first quarter. Had them 13-0 in the first quarter, and then ended up proceeding to lose 58-0. Or, I'm sorry, 58-13. That wouldn't make sense. 58-13 against Florida State. How well will UNA do against Auburn in 2028? Well, my question on Twitter, it's still up there. I think I have it still up here somewhere. Will Hugh Freeze? That was the question. You can check it out. Go to Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Go to at Gwathney Chad. There is a poll question up. It's basically asking you, will Hugh Freeze still be the head coach of Auburn by the time that they play in 2028? Excuse me, sir. It's called X, not Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter. Elon Musk's social media platform. So that should be a lot of fun. That in itself is gonna be a lot of fun to be able to watch for the first time ever. Like, they're going to play him for the first time ever. And I think, I agree with a lot of people that talk about how, for instance, Auburn's playing Alabama A&M. Auburn has played Alabama A&M, Alabama State in like the last 5 or 6 years, and I've been a part of both of those games. But Alabama should play Troy. Alabama should play Jacksonville State. Alabama should play Alabama A&M. Alabama should play Samford. Auburn should play Samford. They have before. I've seen all three. Alabama should play, UNA, like Auburn's doing. That should be one of their gimmicky games. One of their games that they pay these teams to come and play. And it's in-house, in the state. Do it. There's no reason to not have that. I played for the Mom for the first time last week. Oh, this guy. Get him out. Get him out. He's about to get Deion'd. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. All right, we're going to round off with a little bit more baseball talk here locally. The Rocket City Trash Pandas finishing out their last 2 homestands this week. Check out these cool nights that they're having. They got Oktoberfest and Beer Boot Giveaway. I want to go to that. And it's ladies' night. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Tuesday night. Ladies' night and boot. I got to get that Beer Boot Giveaway. I got to show up to that game. You know I'm going Wednesday. Trash Panda's adult jersey giveaway and Tito's dog day. It's going to be like 100 degrees, though. Mind you, it's going to be 100 degrees on Wednesday. It's not going to be fun. Hacksaw Jim Duggan appearance on Thursday. By the way, rest in peace, Sid Vicious. 63? That was, I think he died at 63. Dude was gigantic, though. Did a lot of steroids. Labor Day weekend fireworks on Friday. Love is in the air. Wedding giveaway on Saturday and Labor Day weekend fireworks. And Kids Club Parade Day on Sunday, September 1st. Then the following week, you got a Kyron Paris bobblehead giveaway. He's not even on the team. They must have had extra. Reed's Jewelers night. That's another ladies' night. You got basketball night and Tito's dog night in the following Wednesday. You know Lady Bird will be there. Hopefully we'll get on the big screen again. Thursday, you got dance night and extended happy hour. Thirsty Thursdays. Havoc night with the Huntsville Havoc. They're getting ready for their season as well. I'll talk a little bit more about them too locally. Should be a lot of fun. They're kind of getting their tryouts and roster together, I believe. I think they start like the end of September, maybe something like that. You got Saturday, September 7th. You got the Huntsville Stars night. I don't have the jersey. I'll have to wear the jersey and the hat one day. Huntsville Stars, love that team. Orlando Arcia, one of the last Huntsville Stars still playing in the majors, it seems like. Also, Tesopio, their hitting coach and third base coach, he's also coaching for the Atlanta Braves, former Huntsville Star. Saturday night fireworks. Fan Appreciation Day on that following Sunday and a 2025 schedule magnet giveaway. Might be there for that Sunday game too if we're not doing a podcast or anything like that. Because that game's at 1:30. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll probably give me some more time to get in between that if I'm not playing a game at that time. Five hydrates. That'll be fun. That'll be pretty cool. I'm excited about those games. I love going to those games. I love supporting my Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's one of the best logos and one of the best mascots in the game, in the minor leagues right now. Okay? What is your favorite minor league team? Before we get into On This Day in History, because I'm going to keep it short tonight. It's a little bit later than usual that I do the podcasts, and I got to work early, and I may do on Wednesday, just to kind of give you some updates on everything going on. May do a video game stream or something like that. I don't know. Same time again. Be a little better after 7. But what's your like favorite minor league team? I like the Sod Poodles. I do like the Biloxi Shuckers, even though they're the former Huntsville Stars. The Iron Pigs, that's pretty cool. The Isotopes, the Montgomery Biscuits, baby. He knows what I'm talking about. See, you have to have Yorkie in here. You and Yorkie would love the Montgomery Biscuits. Birmingham Barons. The Norfolk Tides. I think someone in here knows the Norfolk Tides really well. A Civil War first-person shooter, possibly? Question mark? Maybe. Oh, Yorkie is in here. He knows. Oklahoma had the Red Hawks. What are they now? What is it called? Like the Yard Goats? Durham Bulls. What's the Yard Goats? There's a Yard Goat team. They're like a Dodgers type team. Like the Iowa Cubs. Like, wow, real original there, buddy. I like the Rome Emperors. They're a penguin. That's single A, though. Late podcast. Yeah, we're almost done, too, JP. Welcome, though. Appreciate you being here. Akron Rubber Duckies. That's pretty cool. There's a hockey team called the Shrimp or something like that, or they're Rock Lobsters. They're called the Rock Lobsters. That's hockey, though. That's not even baseball. It's literally a lobster with a fucking guitar. That's awesome. And if they don't play Rock Lobster at the 7th inning, they're missing out. Because if they play it and overuse it, it's not as good. You got to play it in the 7th inning. It's kind of like everyone always talks about why doesn't the Rocket City Trash Pandas play Sweet Home Alabama in the 7th? Because there's 3 other teams in Alabama. And I'm pretty sure like the Biscuits or the Barons maybe do it. And I think we've talked about this before. They play like, I forgot what they play. 7th. We talked about this before. I'm having a blank. But yeah, I mean, don't sit here like they don't need to play that. The Fort Myers Might Muscles. I like that. I just finished choking on some dry ass brisket from Dickies. Nice. You don't have a Buc-ee's? They got brisket at Buc-ee's. You got a Buc-ee's? Keith Urban had a concert there not too long ago, like an impromptu concert, like anyone listens to Keith Urban anymore. Unless you're like a 45-year-old, that loves that kind of country. Dickies was closer, and it was dry as fuck. Never ordering there again. Oh, Carolina Disco Turkeys. Nice. That's a good one. That's a real good one right there. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed before we get into On This Day in History, and then we'll finish up the stream. I greatly appreciate everybody being here as well, as always. I really don't think there's too much to talk about other than what we already talked about. Because we already broke down some of the scores and everything like that. We may dive into more of the college football scores. Roma, Roma, Roma. Your generic voice reading my comments has me dead. Sorry. Roma lost to Empoli 2-1 this weekend. Daniele De Rossi is probably going to get fired. He said the team sucks. He says that he should have never played for this shitty franchise. They're always the 10th best team in Serie A. He's going to send me pics from the OU Temple game. Have a good time, though, man. That'd be cool. Wish I could be showing you pics from the Auburn-Oklahoma game. But best you can get is $1.25. Maybe a McChicken. I might give you a picture of a McChicken. It's about as good. That's about as good as whoever goes to that game. Just saying. Covers it. About as good as a McChicken. They got buy one get one for $1, by the way, at McDonald's. You can get a McChicken or a McDouble, I believe. It's okay. I'll also send you pictures from Vols OU game. That'll be cool. Roma has been trashed since Toddy left. He's not wrong. Me and my cousin used to have Xbox Live accounts. He was Toddy Roma, and I was Derossi Roma. That was one of my old names. Derossi Roma. And I was always on Twitch, or Mixer, as Derossi Roma. And then I rebranded. I was Coach Grizzle after that. Because I kept calling... Me and my friends did a podcast and actually implemented some video to it, but just mostly did, like, audio. And me and my friends did it. Well, no, it was just audio, now that I think about it. And we would talk sports or whatever, and I kept getting called Grizzle. So that's kind of where the name came from, Coach Grizzle. Roma's been trashed since Augustus left. Actually, Cincinnatus. Who was your favorite Rome? Okay, here we go, because we're getting down the rabbit hole. All right, and really, we already talked so much sports already. By the way, the Braves are back in action against the Twins. Bought in the second, 0 outs, up 9-1. Who was your favorite Roman emperor? It can be from the Holy Roman Empire, or the Eastern Roman Empire, or Rome in general as a republic. Phillies beat the Astros, by the way. I don't care. Nobody cares. Get him out. Get him out. We've already told him to leave. You need to leave. Caligula, Octavian. I still think Cincinnatus, man. He was an emperor for 20 years. He fought in every battle and won. And he was like, deuces, man, I want to go be a farmer. I mean, that's like the ultimate, like, drop the mic. Bloop. He's like, I'm out. See y'all. Yeah, that is true. Where does Julius Caesar rank in your Roman emperors? Like, where does he rank? Yeah, Commodus was a fucking tool. Fuck Commodus. The gladiator Commodus in the movie. Commodus, in life, dude never had children. Died of chlamydia. That's a lie. That's a lie. He didn't die of chlamydia. Three out of 10, 9 out of 10. I don't know. I think he was just like weird, and he didn't want to have kids, and then he died of like some disease or something. Yeah, he would have been. Caesar was dope. He also lied about a lot of like people that he like killed and dominated in wars. He exaggerated a lot of the kill counts for his own like. How about this though? It's a great meme too. How is it? I think it's. By the way, you didn't talk about Constantine, okay? And you also didn't talk about. Oh God, I have it at the tip of my tongue. Who else was it? There was another one that I wanted to talk about. Another Roman emperor that was really good. Yeah, because he brought Christianity into the fold. Nero sucked ass. Oh, here we go. We're getting into it now. Let him get into it, boy. Let me see here real quick. I'm trying to... What about Trajan? We forgot about him. Trajan was pretty dope. What was the other guy? There was another one. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's Titus. Claudius. That's who I forgot. Claudius. Claudius was a pretty dope. Marcus Aurelius, yeah. Diocletian. That's not Claudius. Diocletian. Diocletian was a pretty dope Roman emperor. I'm not going to lie. That's who I forgot. You have Hadrian. He built that wall. I'm trying to remember like another one. But it was Diocletian. Diocletian was a pretty damn good Roman emperor. That dude was pretty dope. What about Little Caesars Pizza? I'm really hungry now. You're gonna have to shut up about that. What about Little Caesars Pizza, man? You're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to stop it. Stop it. Get some help. I appreciate everybody joining, like, right when we're, like, trying to, like, wind it down. We'll go for another 15 minutes. We can exaggerate for another 15 minutes. It's Christian, like they say in Vikings. Christian. Not everyone likes you either. Okay. All right, we're over here just fighting each other in the chat. Tell me something I don't know. My goodness. You guys need to chill. Chill. Playing. No, you're good. You're fine. I'm just messing with you. Y'all ready for On This Day in History? Let's see what we got today. Let's see what we got today to round out the stream. In 1346, the Battle of Crécy, Edward III's English longbows defeated Philip IV's army south of Calais in northern France. Cannons are used for the first time in battle. Did you ever watch that movie, The King? Isn't that what it's called? With that British actor, real young guy, Timothy Charlemagne. Isn't that his name? Charleplain. What's his name? Timothy Oliphant. Oh, we're getting there. We'll get there. We'll get back there. All right, before we get more into this talk, hold on. Before we get more into this, okay, here we go. Top 3 running backs in the NFL right now, or like over time? Right now? Christian McCaffrey. Is that it? Did I get it right? Did I win? Ding, 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 ding. Did I win? Right now, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley. Yeah. Who'd be third? Who'd be like the third? Yeah. Jonathan Taylor? Maybe? Like, how good is Jonathan Taylor? I don't know. Will he get hurt again? Maybe. I still think that man, that's tough. If it's now, that's tough. Cause like who knows like who's gonna come out of nowhere? Aaron Jones? Oh my god. No. Not JP. Not that. Definitely not that. Yeah. From Home Improvement. Like Al from Home Improvement. Al was my favorite running back. He probably would have played fullback, to be honest with you. He honestly probably would have played fullback. There's only one God, ma'am, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that. Captain America. Steve Rogers. Not Aaron. Steve. Breece Hall is really good. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't even say Bijan Robinson. Is he good? Is he pretty good? Maybe. If he has a quarterback that actually can give him the ball out in the space. All right, we're not talking about former dipshits. We're talking about running backs. Okay? By the way, no one answered this question earlier. Start, bench, cut. AB before CTE, Julio Jones, okay, or Tyreek Hill. Who you picking? All right, right now, who you picking? Who you picking between Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Tyreek Hill? Who would you start, cut, bench? Start them all. That's not the question. That wasn't the question. Read. We already know that you have a problem reading. Oh, wait, that was James. Sorry, Zach. We're just throwing names. Michael Jackson is not a player. Because the Michael Jackson you're talking about is not a player. Barry JJ, Buck Hill, Kill Chase. That wasn't the question either. Am I doing water, by the way? Start Tyreek Hill, bench Jamar Chase, cut Justin Jefferson. See that? See? Justin can do it right. By the way, thanks for being here. Shea Patterson, get the hell out. Get out right now. Okay? Stop it. Vernon Adams Jr.? Who the hell is that? Come on. I have no idea who you're talking about. Who is that? Is that some old player I don't know about? This chat is on crack, laugh out loud. Exactly. We're about to stop the chat just because of that alone. I appreciate all the views that we're getting right now on TikTok. I mean, on Twitch. But you guys are insane. What are you guys talking about? We're talking sports. We're talking everything and remotely under the sun. We're staying on because more people are joining the chat and having a good time. We're not eating ravioli out of the can. That's not happening. Okay? You mean Nathan Peterman? He's better than Nathan Rourke. What about Mickey Rourke? Mickey Rourke's pretty good. Ravioli. No SpaghettiOs, ravioli. Ravioli, ravioli. Give me the formioli. Hate you all. I hate you all. We're getting close to time, boys. We got 9 minutes left in the stream, okay? And you guys are taking it over with your BS talk, okay? Start Julio Jones, bench Antonio Brown, cut. I like that. I saw it both ways. Where I was like Julio, and you could switch Julio and AB. What do you know, A-Dance? What do you know? We're about to get into On This Day in History to round out the stream. So what do you know? Do you know pop culture? Do you know history? Do you know science? Do you know math? You got to dab first, bro. Better dab. Do a push-up? No, we're not doing a push-up. Soccer? What's your favorite team? Start all three. What's your favorite team? I'm a Roma fan. HCFC, by the way, HCFC won 3 games in a row under Chris O'Neill. Went to Toronto. Won the game 3-2. Have won 3 in a row. Come back home. They actually play on September 4th. They're playing on a Wednesday. They're playing, like I've said this before, and I'll remind everyone again, they're playing the Big Parent Club, Nashville SC. I'm going to try to get a ticket to that. I think they're only $10. Do a push-up or we'll never watch again. All right. Eddie Bird. Let's do a push-up, bro. I don't know a whole lot of room. Oh. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? I better not see any knees on that push-up. Joey Harrington. Your ass was... No, it wasn't. My ass is always in the air. Form was off. Do it again. My form was off? No. No, it wasn't. Not a whole lot of room. Right here. Look. There's no... That's a tight ass right there. You see that? Up and down, bitch. Up and down. I know that the majority... I'm 5'6", man. I'm 5'8", okay? I'm 5'8" on a good day. You clenched, not good enough. The things I do for love. He's always got that thing up. Tavon Austin. Oh, God. Which is the best what? Because I don't know what you said. Oh, Joey Harrington or David Carr, not Derek Carr. Or Jamarcus Russell or Zach Wilson. I'm going to take Zach Wilson out of that whole list. Derek Carr is better than David Carr. Jamarcus Russell never actually, paid attention to anything. Missed the history already. Well, no, we didn't do it. We only said one thing from the history thing, and then we switched over. You can't clinch, do it again. I can clinch, okay? We're going to clinch some butt cheeks. All right, you chill. Falcons are not ass. They're tight. You got something on your hat. What's on my hat? Like some... You're a liar. I think there's a... Oh, no! Get it off! He also likes to learn about history. All right, now we're rounding out the history because I had to do a tight-ass... Benedict Cumberbatch. He's my favorite... He's one of my favorite soccer players. Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch. Isn't that his name? He was Edward III in The King, the movie. 1346, Battle of Crécy. Crécy. History Marsh, by the way. I will promote any other YouTube channel, all right? And that will be History Marsh. Check it out. History, M-A-R-C-H-E, all right? It literally depicts, he talks about all different battles throughout history. You can find some great Roman emperor battles in History Marsh. All right? One of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. Check it out. Dude does tremendous work. In 1682, English astronomer Edmund Halley, that's Halley's Comet, first observes the comet named after him. That's pretty cool in 1682. I actually by the way, go check out if you've never seen The King, isn't that what it's called? The King, isn't that the movie where it's got what's his name, Robert Pattinson, former Batman, and Benedict Cumberbatch, isn't that his name? I don't think that's his name. I don't think it's Benedict Cumberbatch. I think that's a different person. Isn't it Benedict Cumberbatch? Isn't he Doctor Strange? We don't have sound right now. I don't want to get DMCA for your BS. We'll do that when we're on Twitch. Even though we've got more viewers on Twitch than we do TikTok right now or YouTube. I don't want to get DMCA. Damn, I was already warned. All right. Donkey Kong sucks. Well, you suck. How about that? Timothy Chalamet. That's right. Charlemagne. Timothy Chalamet. In 1873, first free kindergarten in the United States is started by Susan Blow in Carondelet, a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri. First of all, and here's a wild take. Kindergarten should be free every time. The state honestly should provide a lot of people some kind of daycare service in some sort of... Yeah, Blow was a great movie. Does that sound a little too far left or too far left or too far right? Cancel the stream. He's supporting communism. No, it's come on, man. There are so many people out there that could benefit. You know what I mean? From something like that. I mean, come on. How many of your mothers probably should have had that? Because you kids are running around being stupid. All right? Make them kids... Yeah, put them in the coal mines. Put those damn kids back in the coal mines so they can support their kindergarten. Damn it. That's what would be my first thing. Put them back in the mills. Oh, watch out. McCarthy is rolling in his grave. All right, calm down. Maybe that was a wild take. Maybe that was a wild take. Wild West. 1937, General Franco's nationalist troops conquer Santander during the Spanish Civil War. In 1959, British Motor Corporation introduces the Morris Mini Minor, designed by Alec Izagonis. It's only 10 feet long, yet seats 4 passengers. That would be ratty as hell to get in there. Yeah, Generalissimo Francisco Franco. In 1996, U.S. President Bill Clinton signs welfare reform into law, representing a major shift in the welfare policy. Love the 50% off on team. Yeah, I know, right? There's a lot of great deals. You could save on home insurance, too, with Progressive if you get a quote. That's Flo right there. Look at that. They got, like, some... Oh, Pitbull! I think Florida International, like, their stadium is named after him. Welfare Queens, my ex-wife. Oh, God. Today in sports. Let's look at sports. In 1896, U.S. National Championships men's tennis. I thought this one... Oh, Fred Hovey. Okay. Another, like, Newport, Rhode Island men's tennis game. Wins his third U.S. singles title. In 1903, Phillies walk 17 Dodgers in a game. Yeah, the Phillies suck. All four, question mark? Phillies walk 17 Dodgers in a game because they suck, because they're the freaking Phillies. In 1903, U.S. National Championships men's there's always men's tennis going on, and it's always like the 1900s or like before the 1900s. We don't care about tennis. In 1909, Australian cricket all-rounder Frank Tarrant scores 145 points and takes 1367 in a county game for Middlesex. Roll Tide, baby. As they beat Gloucester in the by an innings and 31 runs. I don't understand cricket. It's so weird. 1912, MLB pitcher Walter Johnson's 16-game winning streak ends. Isn't his, like, card worth $1 million and stuff like that, too? Aren't his, like, if you find his cards, like, they're really, really expensive? I don't see the more of it. Tennis crap. I don't care about this tennis crap. Hack Wilson hits his 44th home run, but Chuck Klein's NL record. That happened in 1930. Montreal Maroons dropped from the NHL in 1938. Dodgers Dan Bankhead, MLB's first African-American pitcher, homers in his first MLB at bat, and a 16-3 loss to Pittsburgh at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. In 1955, the first color telecast at NBC of a tennis match. That was the Davis Cup. 1956, Yankees announced purchase of outfielder Enos Slaughter from Kansas City. Bobby Orr, 1971, signs a 5-year contract with the Boston Bruins worth $1 million. A 5-year contract worth $1 million. The first $1 million contract in NHL history. 1966, Baltimore's Rosnowski and Powell are fourth to hit consecutive pinch home runs. In 1961, official International Hockey Hall of Fame opens in Toronto. In 1972, Leo Durocher places Harry Walker as manager of the Houston Astros. They beat the Phillies tonight. No, I'm just kidding. They lost. In 1972, the 10th Summer Olympic Games open in Munich, West Germany. In 1985, baseball history, Baltimore Oriole Eddie Murray knocks in 9 RBIs in a game against the California Angels. In 1986, Rosa Mota of Portugal wins the women's Stuttgart Marathon. Could you run a marathon? Could any of you run a marathon if you tried? Like, could you, I mean, not run it fully, but could you finish it? No, not Bobby Boucher. Coach, you need to do a stream to explain cricket. You know what? I'm going to find some history facts on cricket and try to explain cricket. There used to be, what was it, the Bikini League or whatever, or the Lingerie League. They used to play indoor football with lingerie. Baseball records, 1987, Paul Molitor, one of my favorite players, goes 0-for-4, ends hitting streak at 39 consecutive games. In 1990, you don't know Bo. Bo Jackson hits his fourth of 4 consecutive home runs. Dude was a stud. Could have played anything if he didn't have bad hips. I don't know any more cricket crap. In 2004, An American 1, 2, 3 in the 200 meter medals at the Athens Olympics. John Crawford gold in 19.79 ahead of Bernard Williams and Justin Gatlin, former LSU, was he running back or? Yeah, former LSU running back. He was a stud. Didn't he end up getting HIV? I don't know. King could probably talk about cricket for sure. Let's see. U.S. women win football gold 2004. Lindsay Tarpley and Abby Wambach. And I'm going to say it right now. I loved the U.S. women's national team until they started getting all crazy. Like, they were fun to watch. They were way better than the men. Clearly, they weren't making as much money as they were because they weren't getting the views and everything like that because men's soccer is such a global thing. But, man, the U.S. women's national team was amazing. Like, they were fun to watch until they started, like, going nutso with, like, all their agendas and everything. Like, it just... And then the whole thing about them getting paid and everything like that. They're about to do it in another sport, too, where it's just like, do you follow sports? You understand that they do not need to get paid as much as, like, the male athletes because they don't generate the same revenue? Like, it's not bias or anything negative towards them. They just, yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. They just got the plane, like, they had to get first-class planes that the NBA has to pay for, by the way, to ship, these teams back and forth because they were bitching about getting commercial. It's just like Brittany Griner over here bitching and complaining about making $200,000 a year and doesn't seem like she's making too much money. Like, doesn't make them a whole lot of money because $200,000 apparently isn't enough for her. That she had to go over to Russia and get in trouble for having weed on her or weed oil on her. And she has to go play in Russia because apparently they don't make enough money. Get out of here. Get out of here. In 2014, Burger King agrees to purchase Canadian donut chain Tim Hortons for $11.4 billion. I did not know that. I did not know Burger King bought... Burger King is ass! Shouldn't Tim Hortons buy Burger King? Every time I go to a Burger King, it's like the damn shit is smashed. The mayonnaise tastes old. And the lettuce always looks burnt. Not without Coops, babe. Not without Coops. BK, have it your way. You rule. All that BS. They don't rule. And here's a bunch of crock of shit I've ever seen. In 2018, boxing match between YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul ends in a draw. Logan Paul, I will say this. I am not a big fan of either of the Paul brothers. Logan Paul is a piece of shit for what he did going to that suicide forest in Japan and making a YouTube video out of it and everything. Guy's a scumbag. But as a wrestler, dude's out there doing better stuff than some of the crap that I've seen nowadays. If I do watch wrestling. And I don't really watch wrestling at all of the new age stuff. But the guy is a great wrestler. His brother, on the other hand, is like a shitty Floyd Mayweather. Where I don't even know if any of these are even legit. These fights. Because they're not. He's not fighting boxers. He's fighting YouTubers and old MMA fighters. MMA, hey Kuda, I talked about the UFC. Men grappling other men. Didn't he lose to Tommy Fury? No, apparently not. Was it a draw or something like that? RKO! Milwaukee Bucks forfeit in 2020. They forfeit the NBA playoff game after shooting of Jacob Blake, leading to NBA postponing more games. All right. So that was this day in history, in sports, in history, and all other facts around the world. Just want to say thank you so much as we're winding down this stream. We're actually about on the same time as we usually stream, so I appreciate everybody being here. It's getting kind of late. Don't want to keep anybody up too much. Thank you very much for being here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the great support. Everybody that's been here. Kuda, Hark, James Buchanan, Justin, JP. You had, what was that other guy's name? You had Yorkie. You had Head of Steel. You had Jersey Qua in here. You had Zach is vibing. Yeah, it was A Dance. I don't know how to say that dude's name. He was in here. Is there anybody else that I missed that joined the chat? If I missed anybody, Dabzilla was in here talking all that trash. I greatly appreciate you. This is all about you. Wrap it up with a Roll Tide. Roll Tide! Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Hope Roll Tide Willie will see this one day. I love what Chad and Roll Tide Willie do. They did another beer stream, and they like tested a beer. It was an IPA or like some kind of ale. He hated it. He's a good man. He likes Miller Lite. But don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Blitz, Bama Blitz. Roll motherfucking Tide. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure if you want to donate to the stream, we got Venmo, we got Cash App. It's at Mass Braves, I think, on Venmo, $ Coach Grizzle on Cash App. Support the stream in any way. You want to leave a message, you want to tell me to donate the money to some charity or something like that, we could do that. No problem at all. Maybe we'll get like a big piggy bank fund and make it go to something more special. Try to match that donation as well. Do something like that just to kind of help out some people that might be going through some stuff. Or some dogs and cats that might be going through some stuff. Because always remember, adopt, don't shop. Because then you'll have an amazing dog like this. Because it is National Dog Day. Lady Bird. Like, fuck off, Dad. All right. Well, we're going to fuck off and fuck on. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks so much. Go support the channel on all social media platforms. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube's, Twitter, Instagram, Straight Flex, and everywhere. But everyone have a great night. Thank you so much again. Thank you, and I love you. You guys are great. Peace.
I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
High fly ball into right field. She is gone. They might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is out.
Swung, fly ball deep left center, Grissom on the run. Yes! The Atlanta Braves have given you a championship.
Auburn going after it. Here's a good snap. It is blocked. It's caught on the run. He's going to score. David Wagner has scored. And Auburn is tied the game.
It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! It's good! Van Tippen has won the ball game. Alabama has beaten Auburn!
I'd like for the people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been that winner.